The girl lay on her mother's coffin, feeling the closest distance to her mother, until the workers came to drive her away. She reluctantly stood up, looking back repeatedly as she left. This is a free public cemetery. Once the soil is filled in, after a week there will be no tombstone or marker. She will never find this place again. After experiencing her mother's death, Lucy finally realized, if she continues to wander like this, her life would only get worse, eventually following the same path as her mother. This is not the life she wants. She must change. For a 16-year-old girl, the best path to change her fate right now is only one. That is to return to school for education. So with the help of neighbors, she got an admission opportunity at a private high school. But unfamiliar with the subway, she was late on her first day of registration. When she arrived, the registration had closed. But Lucy didn't give up. She insisted on getting an application form, wrote an admission application. After waiting at the entrance for half a day, she finally saw the principal appear. Lucy rushed forward, begging the principal for 30 seconds of time. The principal agreed. Walking into the office, Lucy began to tell her past. She had been bearing her family's wounds since childhood. She said, "I just need one chance to climb out of the environment I was born into." Perhaps moved by Lucy's experience, the principal finally approved her admission application. After arriving at school, Lucy found she was 2 years behind in her courses. To catch up with the teacher's teaching progress, she had to work harder than others. At night when everyone had left, only she remained in the classroom continuing to study. The teacher advised her not to push herself too hard, but now Lucy couldn't bear to waste any time for studying. She wanted to use every second of her life for studying, reading materials on her way to work, even sticking study materials above the sink while washing dishes, sleeping on the subway when she had nowhere to stay. One day the principal decided to organize a visit to Harvard for the top 10 students, and by this time Lucy had become the top student in school. She stepped into Harvard's campus for the first time. Looking at the majestic teaching buildings and elegant students inside, Lucy felt an unprecedented longing. Isn't this exactly the different world she dreamed of? She wanted to study here, but the high tuition became the biggest problem in front of her.